JoJo is the head of household, and who will he nominate for eviction? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. It's day 73 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week JoJo is the head of household. Who will he nominate for eviction? You'll find out right now. JoJo is the head of household, and it is his responsibility to nominate two of his fellow house guests for eviction. I will reveal the two house guests who are safe, and then the two nominees. This is the nomination ceremony. Alvin, you are safe. This leaves Chantel, Lynn, and Julian. One of you is safe, two of you are nominated. And I wonder who that one will be. I'll get to that in a minute. Chantel, you are safe, which means JoJo has nominated Lynn and Julian for eviction. Here's what he has to say. And this is the condensed version that JoJo gave me, which is like a novel, and it reminds me of Jeffrey, because when Jeffrey was head of household, it would be like, his speech would start with, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then he would go on to list a whole bunch of reasons as to why Chad was a heinous person. Okay, let's see what JoJo has to say. I often hear people say, and I say it myself, that I'd much rather have someone tell me a painful truth than have someone lie to me, only to have me find out about the lie later. The vast majority of us lie from time to time, especially in a game that often calls for deception over 72 days. Sometimes the lying seems very necessary, from sparring someone's hurt feelings, or we lie to help someone or ourselves out of a jam. Or we lie because the lie is so minor that it seems justified. And who's to say it can't be justified in this game? This game started with 8 transit operators who worked together in real life and 8 non-transit operators. It also started with 3 gamers who knew that Andrew would mention Kevin and Aiton's backyard Big Brother many times and use it to their advantage. I'm proud of Alvin and Chantel, and we've played vastly different games in a game where anything can happen with a million variables. Julian can do the math, statistics, and spreadsheets. So I'm not the only one he sent those to. I've nominated you, Julian, because I think you're the biggest threat left to me reaching the final 2. I think you've played an incredibly solid game and have many jury members rooting for you. I'd wish you luck in the veto, but that's clearly bullshit. Lynn, I've nominated you to beat that goddamn record, hon. It's hard to not take things personal in such a personal game, but with that said, congrats on Final 5 to the remaining house guests. Okay, this nomination ceremony is adjourned. So JoJo has nominated Lynn and Julian for eviction, which is not a big surprise, because for those of you watching, you may not know this, but JoJo released a video in the group thread, which he asked me to release in the jury house, which I did. And it's him at a bar, and he's talking, I forgot how the video opens, but he says he wants to discuss the game, and out of nowhere, Alvin and Chantel show up in the video, and they show their t-shirts, which has Triple Threat on it, which is the name of their alliance that they've had since day 1. Nobody knew about Triple Threat. I didn't even know about Triple Threat, and yeah, I knew that obviously the 3 of them were working together because they knew each other, but I did not realize that they had an alliance with a name. And yeah, it was a very well done video because just the way it was set up and the way everybody was acting, I was impressed. So yeah, so JoJo, Alvin, and Chantel were the triple threat, and if they become the final 3, which they're very close to, I'll be interested to see how it pans out in the end. Okay, so Now it's time to get to the rules for... Yeah. There was something else I want to say. I'm going to leave it. Somebody in the jury had some very interesting commentary that they told me personally in a DR. Well, there's no real DRs anymore, but I'm going to leave it till later because somebody was not happy with one of the three of them. Okay, it's time to get to the rules to the Golden Power Veto competition. This week's Golden Power Veto competition is called Big Brother Mastermind, and here's how it works. This competition was played last season and premiered in Season 2. It was won by Ashley. Chanel did terribly in it, which was kind of funny because Chanel normally excels in everything. This was probably the one competition she just really sucked at. It's very simple. There is a code of 4 colors. The colors can be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. You each chose your own color combination, which I had randomly generated, and you each chose one of them. So you have different board games. So there's 4 colors. So for instance, the combination could be red, green, blue, pink, could be the combination. And there can be more than one color in your combination, like there could be 2 reds in there. There could be 3 reds, there could be 4 reds, or it could be 4 different colors. You will each, if you're playing independently, you will guess what you think the 4 colors are. I will then tell you, and it has to be in order. So from left to right would be, so if you say red, orange, yellow, green, red is in the first position, orange, then yellow, then green. I will tell you after each guess whether you have, how many you have correct and in the correct position, how many you have correct but in the wrong position, and how many are wrong. The twist is, at any point, at any guess, and then if you're wrong, you guess again. And whoever gets the correct combination, the fewest number of guesses, will win the Golden Power Veto. And if you, in the event of a tie, whoever does it first will win the Golden Power Veto. But there is a twist. At any point, if you wish to know which of the colors you have in any guess correct but in the wrong position, you can elect to answer a trivia question. If you get your trivia question right, I will tell you which colors you have correct but in the wrong position. But if you get the trivia question wrong, you lose a turn, which means you lose an entire guess. Okay, it's that simple. I can't wait to see how this one pans out. With that said, who will win the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Mastermind Power Veto competition? Find out tomorrow. And Saturday, will the winner of the Golden Power Veto use it to save Lynn or Julian from the chopping block? And Sunday is the next live eviction and head of household competition where we will learn the identities of the final 4. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonbest. Take care and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.